In today's video, I will recreate more scenes from the amazing digital circus here inside Minecraft. When I posted the first video, I said that if we got 5,000 likes, I would make part 2. And the video got 19,000 likes. You guys commented a lot for me to do the scenes where Kaufman was abstracted, so I've selected 3 scenes for us to create today. The first one, which a lot of people asked for, was Pomni swearing. The second is where they go to Kaufman's room and they discover the abstracted. And lastly, Ragatha is being thrown around the room by him and getting corrupted. Let's go to our first scene. Obviously, it will be Pomni swearing, which a subscriber commented for us to do. It's going to be pretty straightforward. We'll be in the main hall right after she tries to remove the headset and can't, because obviously she's in the digital world. So, as you know, I already have this map here that I used in my last video of digital circuses. And coming here to this sign, we enter the circus. Entering here, there's the stage where I'm going to make the scene. I will come in Blockbuster mode. I have all the characters I'm going to use, which will be Pomni, Ragatha, Kane, Jax, Zubul, and Kinger. Pressing this button, I will transform into Pomni to start recording with her. I will stay still because I don't need to make any movement. In the trailer, she kind of closes her mouth and puts her hand to try to say the swear words. But I don't need to do that here because now that I've stopped recording, I press this button and it will play back everything I recorded. Coming here to this Blockbuster editing timeline, I can select Pomni and I can edit her position. So for example, when she says the first swear word, she puts her hand to her mouth. So it's just moving her little hand up here like this, moving it here covering her mouth, and I activate the animate option. When we return here, she will be standing still and the animation will be ready. So that's what I did. I created several different animations for Pomni to make her movement very fluid. And well, the recording of Pomni is done. As you can see, there are her animations here. Like when she says a swear word, she comes in places. Oops, this one turned out ugly. Hold on. Alright, no problem. I fixed it. But now I'm also going to record with Ragatha standing still. I come up here and I record with the only character that flies, which is Kane. Let me just put his animation here. He stays still here and he tells her, no girl. Here in the digital world, it's for all ages. You can't say swear words. I did the recording of the characters that were missing, and now I just need to add the last one, which is Kinger. They're all here. Kane, Pomni, Jax, Ragatha, Zubul, and Kinger. He stays here in the middle inside some pillows. Jax says that Kinger has been here the longest and is the most mentally stable. But you can see that Kinger is not mentally stable at all. He is very fearful, and that's why he has a pillow fort. He opens the little window of the fort here. I did this in the Blockbench program with animation to make it easier. Our first scene is ready. Stay with the result of the first scene, and don't forget that in this video, I will still make them then go to Kaufman's room, and then the abstracted Kaufman attacking Ragatha. I'll be right back.
Who are you people? Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been through this. You just need to get your head
What the is going on? What?
No, my dear. We can't have any of that foul language around here. The amazing digital circus is a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen. Except for swearing.
Oh my god. Well, how do I, leave?
Well, don't freak out about it or anything, but, we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
Shut up, Jax. But, yeah, he's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new body.
A new home? What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Oh, did someone say something about an insect collection?
That's why he's crazy.
Oh, okay, now I get it! This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Whatever you say, kid.
What did you think of the first scene? Did you like it? Because now we're going to the second scene where they are in that corridor full of rooms going to look for Kaufman to see if he's okay. For this, here on the digital circus map, as far as I know, there's a place on the walls that is their room, which is exactly here. But there's nothing because, as you can see, the whole world is built in a random way. And here is that room of the rooms, and it's very beautiful. The decoration is quite different from here because, for those who don't know, I got this map on the internet. I didn't make it, but this one here here, yes, I did make it. You can search the internet and you won't find it. You can see that it's already much more decorated because I used a lot of mods and such. So much so that here inside Kaufman's room, look at this. It's so beautiful. Written, exit, no way out. This design turned out really beautiful. Seriously. This room is perfect. So let's do the scene in it. I will stop here. Wow. What do you mean? Isn't it allowed to have a yellow dog in the digital circus? I checked the original video, and indeed, you can't have a yellow dog. Well then, goodbye. Jokes aside, let's start making the scenes. The characters we are going to use now are Pomni, Regatha, and Jax. Pomni will walk in the middle, so I'll put her walking here in the middle. Really cute. Walking. They will reach this part of the door here, and Ragatha was saying that there's already a room for Pomni, which makes no sense at all because she just entered the digital circle. So she's kind of confused, like they keep going, and then about here, when they get close to Kinger, Ragatha starts to go crazy. Like she starts thinking of crazy things out of nowhere, but they keep walking, and when they get to Kaufman's door, she rings the bell, and Jax tells Pomni that she can believe it's a dream if she wants to. And she's all wide-eyed, and that's where we'll end our scene too. I did the recording with the other characters as well. Now that I've recorded, one thing I need to do with Pomni is remove her eyes. As in the original drawing, she has those streaks for eyes. Like, bring the camera close to her, and she looks all frightened, just like the example I'm showing you. So, I removed her eyes. No, but they are still there. They are tiny. Wait a minute. Now she's without eyes. Much better. After that, Jax will come here, open the door, and find the abstracted Kaufman, but that will be for the last scene of this video. So, stay with the result of scene 2, and then come back here to watch Regatha getting corrupted.
So, this is where we all live. Or well, where we all sleep at night. Even though we don't really need to sleep, it's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll be one for... Oh, look, you already got one.
I still don't understand. About the adventures, why even go on them at all? Why not try to find a way to leave?
Well, we usually do when we first arrive, but after a while you start to realize that you really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal will start driving you a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is, and you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive, and when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen. But that's not something we need to deal with today. Above anything else, the adventures give us something to do that keeps our minds healthy and stimulated.
Thank goodness this is all a dream, right, Pomni?
Did you like their scene? It was somewhat simpler, but very cool too. Especially that part with Pomni and her wide eyes. The next scene is when Kaufman goes crazy and he hits Regatha back and forth. I'm already inside the room to save time, and I'll start recording with Kaufman. I'll be here inside, looking nice, and when Jax opens the door, there will be a zoom on the walls with a suspense sound like tan, 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 showing the madness that's inside here, right? After that, I'll go outside with him. He puts his face here, Ragatha will be right in front of him. He pushes Ragatha over there. She'll be against the wall, and I'll stay still with him as if I were hitting her. And now cut, because here's the thing. I'll also select Regatha, and I'm going to do the hardest part right away because otherwise it'll be too much work. I'll leave her standing still here. The first thing she does, if I remember correctly, is ring the bell. She rings the bell. Oh no. Jax opens the door, and when he comes out here, she flies. So I'll stay still here with her. I had forgotten. Jax picks up a ball inside here, flew backwards, hit the wall, and now he's got it in his hand. To make this scene with Regatha, it'll be a bit difficult because I'll place him here, but I've already removed Regatha. I come to an option here in the mod, and I can select any character like her, and I click here. She'll stick to his foot. So I can stick her here any way I want. And now Regatha is stuck to his foot, which means if I move the foot, Regatha moves along. Look how cool. I can make a very good animation. As I had forgotten, Jax came in here to get a ball. It's not a soccer ball, but rather a basketball. I will reduce its size. Cut here, and Jax comes to get his ball. Wow, his ball is 1,000 times bigger than him. But relax, I'll shrink it later. And one detail I forgot is that there has to be a door here. Right, people? Now I'll turn the door. It's kind of tiny, but this door here, just for them to open later. Well, I'll leave you guys with the result of scene 3.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh! Kaufmo's been obstructed. That's okay.
What is that?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point.
Huh?
Okay, wait. Maybe there's still time to fix him before we get caned. Whoa, Papa! Listen, I know we didn't always get along, like when you called me out for fake laughing at your jokes. I swear I really did think they were funny. I was just having a bit of a bad day! Hey, Pommy. Thank you. Help me out here. I understand you don't want to, though.
I'm sorry!
And if you watch the video up to here, comment this word that's appearing on the screen to know who is truly loyal. I'll give a little heart on your comment. Thanks.